The public fascination with Michael Jackson is that he was a spectacular performer. I would put him up there with Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Bing Crosby, P.T. Barnum. I mean, this is one of the greatest entertainers in the history of American popular culture, and certainly in the history of recorded music. He was already a superstar as he went into the 80s, all that stuff with Motown and the Jackson 5 and all the rest of it. But the 1980s were such an extraordinary decade. He helped to establish music video as an art form, Billie Jean and Thriller and all of the rest of it. Thriller as an album was one of the most extraordinary albums ever released in this country. So I think the fascination originally is because he was just such a superstar. The other reason the public is fascinated, however, is that even though he was this extraordinary entertainer, he also had one of the most peculiar biographies of any modern performer. There were times in the last 20 years where it seemed that Michael Jackson was living on planet Michael, and that wasn't the planet that the rest of us were on. You couldn't go very long without some really weird story. He'd dangle his child off a balcony. He'd be involved in these court cases. He lived in a place called Neverland. His face seemed to change and morph like that black and white video that he did. There really are these two parts of Michael Jackson's, the Michael Jackson phenomenon: an incredible performer and someone who had a biography that was at times really quite peculiar. In the end, I think his performance and his musical ability and the way he moved will be his legacy. In 100 years from now, when we're still listening to Thriller, and I really think we will still be listening to Thriller 100 years from now, nobody is going to have remembered experiencing all of those controversies. And I think his performances and his recordings are going to outlive the scandal and the tabloid stuff and all the rest of it.